Hey there, this is Peacekeeperalex. This is going to be the Psychic Wargamers to the War. Three Kingdoms Yellow Turban Rebellion campaign. Let's play number 43. This is going to be the Psychic Wargamers stream, number 58. Let's carry on here. I am a psychic medium, and I am discerning certain kind of spiritual scrubbing happening currently. Just to let know. I and others, Divine Marine Spirit Guides, are advocating for the best possible advocations that myself and others, Divine Marine Spirit Guides, could have done in regards to this marketing application, etc. Divine Marine Spirit Guides, cross-referenced with what Marine Spirit Guides indicated, the way Marine Spirit Guides indicated. So as you can see here, Kong Rong is cornered. He's in Donglai, Imperial City, and he's plotting his revenge and to retake Baihai, Donglai, and Langyi, and potentially to try and take Taishan as well too. But to be true, he's sallying forth a certain kind of army, Du Zhenyu. And Roland Tai, the veteran, is ready to meet. Fury. And there is going to be a battle. 3,363 against 1,773. Battle of Baihai. Livestock farm. Start battle. So yeah, it seems to be like it's going to be clear weather, not too many trees, grassland, a little bit of a river in the corner of the battlefield. Yeah, here we go. Looks to be sunset, fairly certain. We have 6 archers, men of the forest. See, they are ready. We also have 4 peasant spearmen. These peasant spearmen should be veterans by now. You would expect it. Roland Tai, I don't know if we've restacked this army. In the many battles that we've fought in, Roland Tai, Jai Zuo, and Zhu Di, 3 generals, and we also have we have 2 Yellow Turban Spearmen, 6 Yellow Turban Warriors. We are ready to go, and we are facing the enemy, and the enemy is packing Scholar Crossbowmen, Fury of Baihai, a little bit of a highlight on that unit in this one, and trying to retake Baihai. And it is actually, the battle itself is actually in Baihai as well too. Archer Militia, Crossbowmen, Archer Militia as well too. So again, 5 bowmen. They have 4 swords, an axe, and 2 halberds. No, just 1 halberd and a spear. 2 cavalry, and then their general, Mai Cheng, one of their generals is really injured, so he's probably going to go down fairly quickly if he's not careful. We're going to throw... I think we're going to try and operate in a single line with the melee infantry. And what we're going to do here is for the archers, try and just put them a little bit behind. So, classic stance. To be true. Horsemen on the right flank, sallying forth here. Bowmen hitting the generals as they charge forth. At the ready. Destroy them. The generals meet each other on the battlefield, followed by cavalry. A dirty tactic. You can see the enemy cavalry charge into our generals as they attack the enemy. And it's really cool seeing two generals go at it right before the armies meet. There's a certain kind of poetic 4 units here, 2 spears, 2 swords, heading forth. Right in the center, we got some spearmen right on the right flank, 2 spear units on the left flank as well, and then the immediate left, Yellow Turban Warriors going to be folding in, going to go attack this Axe Warriors unit, flank them. Again, Cav getting fresh on the right flank here of our bowmen. Got some bow cover. I don't think it's going to be enough.
The time has come. Archers, attack! Strike them down. Prepare. Release missile. By my command.
So yeah, you can see all along the line here, spearmen on the right flank attacking multiple enemy units. Saber infantry, there is some spear guards that are wavering. Those axe units end up getting hit fairly hard here on flank, flat-footed, cornered, and you can see the left flank of the enemy here surrounded. This thin line on either side. Yellow Turban Warriors, they're getting pelted by enemy bow fire arrows. Right behind enemy lines, you can see my 2 units, Yellow Turban Warriors, routing an archer unit, and then Yuan Yao, the enemy general, trying to hold them back, give his archers time to retreat. Four bow units, again, between those 2 Yellow Turban Warrior units and the front lines clashing.
Show no mercy.
The enemy general leading.
Yellow sky awaits.
These Yellow Turban Warrior units, they end up attacking the crossbow units, slamming right into them.
Do try and remember who your enemy is.
They end up retreating, but then getting hit by our own bow fire.
Attack! Steel yourselves! For China! Make ready! At the ready! Strike! Your command! Ready! Fire upon them! Blades ready! To battle! Charge! The enemy unit flees! What cowards!
Again, the enemy here, getting to that point. Arrows that we are sending towards them, chipping away. Again, that left flank was surrounded enough, and they start to fold here. Yeah, you can see it. King Sao Marines, Saber Militia, Jai Militia. Another unit, King Sao Marines, another swords and spearmen, all across the line here, wavering happening. 3 generals ganging up on the King Sao Marines, and then heading over to the Jai Militia. Sending them over there.
To battle! The enemy warriors are ready. Double time! Show no mercy! Swords! To attention! Spears! Move, move! Attack! Kill them! Destroy them! Blades! Attack! Missiles! Fire! Strike! Stand ready!
All across the line here, one last unit, some crossbows. And that's it. That is battle. Claim victory. Close victory.
Justice cannot be denied.
Deployed 3,363, lost 1,033, remaining 2,330. Enemy captured 296. Deployed 1,773, lost 1,582, 191 remaining for Kongrong. Defeated, close victory for Higi. We're going to recruit 8%. And I think that we're going to delegate this next one here. We're actually going to follow Dutes and you. We're going to delegate. That's going to be the end of that.
From the roots to heaven. To action.
Consider and act.
And of course, you got this one army, Lai Tai and Tai Shan. Just, there's something poetic about that general being there.
What do you wish, my lord?
Lai Tai 62, getting on, musician, he's a healer. We also have Wang Dun. And you, Xiong Ming. Xiong Ming. Friggin' heck. Jesus. Xiong Ming.
As one.
All right.
Stay fixed. My aim is precise.
Poised to strike.
So we can move all three armies here. I guess we need an end turn. We got a lot of generals to upgrade here. Yu Yan, local leader of Xiang Yang. A brewer, scholarly brewer. Meditation plus 8 authority enables unbreakable plus 10 morale when defending. Everyone eats and drinks, yet only few appreciate the taste of food. That's true. Xai Xiao. Vengeance, plus 8 instinct, enables scare, plus 10 morale in own territory. Never forget, never forgive. Bianjun, clarity, plus 8 authority, plus minus 50% building upkeep, 50% line of sight. I like that he's a legendary veteran writer. Bianjun, very good. What else? Yu Shu, another general here. He's an advisor, healer advisor, effortless flow, plus 3 resolve, plus 5 instinct, plus 2 enlightenment, plus 10% campaign movement range, plus 10% speed. Abundance, he's a scholar farmer. Abundance plus 8 resolve unlocks assignment. Replenish supplies plus 6 food production. I like that. Kihua, legendary scholar and farmer as well. Intuition. Condemn. Preach. Inner fire plus 5 expertise plus 3 authority plus 2 enlightenment. And a lifetime spent learning the ways of heaven will turn thoughts into belief. We already have that, so we do inspiration, plus 5 expertise, plus 3 authority, plus 2 enlightenment, enables encourage, plus 5% income from commerce, faction-wide. We already have it. So, subtlety, plus 5 resolve, plus 3 cunning, plus 2 enlightenment, enables guerrilla deployment, enables night battles. There's no defense against hidden intentions. Renhui. Mobility, plus 8 authority, plus 10 morale when attacking, plus 25% battle running speed. I like that one. What's the retinue? He's a musician, legendary healer. A sacred garden watch, and yeah, 2 Yellow Turban warrior units. We're gonna do that. What else? Jai Xiang 2. Xiang Xiangju. Defiance, fanaticism, resolution, charisma, +3 resolve, +5 instinct, +2 enlightenment, +2 public order, +10 unit morale, radiate vitality, and you will inspire others to do the same.
Without its steep climb, a mountain cannot exist.
What else? Okay. I like Fury. Yeah. +8 instinct, +10 morale in enemy territory, +25 charge bonus, strike with violence always. An advisor. Perfect. You know, that was freaking act. So that's good. What else? We got that done. So we can take a look at the territory here, and let's see what we're working with. Multiple different regions. We have the east and the west. And in the east, we got Kongrong cornered. We got Gongsun Zan up against the ropes as well, too. To be true, he's got the one city there, and I don't know if he has any other ones. Then we have the Kingdom of Song still in the north. 5 settlements? Is it? Yeah, well, no, more than 5 settlements. He's been making a push, and he's right up against the Kingdom of Wei, like right at the Yellow River, again, that hot spot, right where there's a lot of activity in this campaign. We're gonna see, we see multiple clashes here. Every turn there's something. Henai got taken, well, I think it was a couple turns ago, and that used to be held by our allies and vassals. Of course, in the mix right over to the west, you have Yuan Shu, but again, Kingdom of Song to the north, and kind of sloping downwards, and he's bordering Kingdom of Wei, right between, like on either side, we have our regions, but Kingdom of Wei is to the south, all these regions here, and then even to the west as well too. So we've got multiple fronts that we're worrying about here, multiple enemy armies within our borders in the west. Again, you can see enemy army right near Changsha trade port. Enemy army right near Runan, defeated last episode. You have Yuan Shu here, Ma Su, who I believe got defeated a couple turns ago. And that is the extent so far, but then right over here you got Sun Ce, who is hanging around Jiangling as well. So multiple different areas where we got to watch out. But we have the Kingdom of Wei cornered. Cao Cao, we have him cornered here right in the Jade Mine to a certain degree. And He forces are going to be bringing forth to a certain degree.
Vent front.
We're gonna turn.
And endure hardships.
And Cao Cao here ends up attacking Battle of Runan. Look at this. 93. Against 31, and we can retreat. But I think they're going to attack again. If they do, yes, they do. And this time it's a different story, different battle here. 2,140 against 1942. It predicts we're going to have a valiant defeat. He against Kingdom of Wei, Siege of Changsha Trade Port. So the trade port, without that one army there being stationed for like 100 turns, finally move that army outwards. It gets attacked. So we're going to start battle here. Got some deployables.
Stand ready.
We're gonna start battle here. 2 Yellow Turban Horsemen. We have 3 bowmen, Yellow Turban Archers. We have 2 units of Reclaimers, Heavy Spear Infantry. I love Reclaimers. I love seeing that in the armies. We got 2 Yellow Turban Warriors, as well as 2 Axe Wielder Vulgars. And then, Axe Infantry. Got axe in each hand. 2 axes to work with. And the enemy, again, right on the. Again, 2 entrances are going to approach from here. They're going to approach from the south, and they're going to approach from the west. In the west, they got some Lankai Spearmen, Jiandong Swordsmen. They have, again, another Lankai Spearman unit, and some Saber Militia. They have some Defenders of Earth Medium Bow, as well as Lance Cavalry. And they're going to approach, and I'm going to light this this oil spill right when they get there. It's going to be a little trick up the sleeve. So we got some King Surrenderous. King Surrenderous. Again, it's with Q-I-N-G, King. And I like to pronounce it the way it's White Tiger Guard. We have some Yansao Jai Infantry, Lankai Spearmen. We also have Heavy Crossbowmen, and they are. And we hit the flames on this ish. It already got lit. So the fire arrows, they lit it themselves, and they're gonna run right through. They're running through. They are going to stop. And they actually, no, some of them keep running through. All the spearmen are getting hit. There's some Caltrops on that ish. Make some spiky bits in the middle of that flame spot. And they are actually going to attack right on the left side of that north end. There's a second entrance in the north, and I got most of my troops stationed in the one area in the north. And they're just this one Axe Wielder Vulgar unit holding it down, getting attacked by multiple units. In the south, sorry, in the south. That is my bad. So we're gonna bring this forth. So a cavalry charge, cap charge here, right into the rear and flank of the enemy, trying to storm the front in the south entrance, that parallel south entrance, which I had to maneuver my troops. Got another Reclaimers unit attacking them in the same position that cap charge happened. And then another 3 units charging onwards too as well. Axe Wielder Vulgars, Yellow Spearman Captain, Spearman Captain, as well as a Yellow Turban Warrior unit as well. Those Axe Vulgars, man, getting hit hard right in the center. Zhang Fei, where has he been? My God. And yeah, so you can see Zhang Fei, the Vanguard, cutting swaths in regards to that axe wielder Vulgar. Multiple archer units here trying to attack that west entrance enemy. They're trying to get past. They ended up getting past the one unit. We got that one yellow turban warrior unit there still.
Ready, yellow turban!
Our men are running. The spineless cowards.
One of the archers units on my side here are retreating, and it looks like they have the advantage here. I didn't realize this, but these really are. They got some I got some heavies here. That is the case. I'm going to get that cav charge right in the south. I'm going to bring back my horsemen. I'm going to send them forth to the heavy crossbowmen that are causing a little bit of problematics in sandwiching the enemy in the south. That axe wielder Vulgar unit just barely hanging on here on the sides. The general's causing a lot of damage. And having no generals in this battle is really probably making the difference.
Release missiles!
Locked and ready. And one. Yellow
Our
turban.
warriors run. Craven dogs.
Blades ready. Master.
Cavalry, mount up!
Prepare. Fight. Archers prepare.
You can see here that yellow turban warrior unit in the west vanquished, and just the horsemen holding it back. And I ended up sending in a bowman to try and hold the line while I try and readjust multiple units here. One from the south, yellow turban warrior unit. And again, those two spearmen reclaimers should be able to hold it down. I'm actually going to also try and shift this axe wielder Vulgar unit as well too.
Hurry.
Make ready!
Move. Unleash fury.
Balance of power shifting in my favor ever so slightly. Again, yellow turban horsemen still chasing that crossbow out in the middle of nowhere and still firing.
Move out quickly. Run.
For the way!
Attack. Quick march.
So again, putting up this offensive, trying to stop this enemy from getting any further in this settlement over to the west. You can see multiple horseman units in the mix attacking each other. A column of enemy trying to break through. Again, Lankai Spearmen, 2 units. Jiandong Swordsmen, a Saber Militia, and an enemy, and then the Lance Cavalry and the General as well too, who's out of ammunition. So, I mean, that's a fairly important
Blades. Do not relent.
again, shifting those axe wielder Vulgars to get inside the settlement and to try and sandwich the enemy. The enemy hasn't advanced any further because they're dealing with 2 spearmen units,
The time has
and
come.
it's causing some problems.
Weapons ready. Kill them. To attention.
We are being pushed back.
Warriors. Run. Faster. Kill them.
Yellow Turban Horsemen wavering off of trying to take on this crossbow unit. What the heck? Multiple retreats here happening. The enemy is breaking through in the west and able to break through. That is it. I think that's probably going to be game. I'm going to send the axe wielder Vulgars, but then the spearmen break, and that is, they're going to win this.
Destroy them.
One axe wielder Vulgar unit left to hold it down. It's just not going to be. We're going to see them fight valiantly. Chinese rice paddy hats in tow.
Take heed, warriors. To battle.
You have
chipping away at that
improved in my
enemy,
estimation.
doing something about it. We're gonna speed it up here a bit.
Our warriors run, craven dogs.
That's it. Valiant defeat as predicted. We tried putting up a brave front, but they ended up having the advantage. I think it was a bit of a mishandle by way of sending 3 units to try and attack in the rear of the enemy, storming the south entrance. But yes, they 9/11. Battle of Dong Lai, Imperial City. Kong Rong sallies forth to take on Rolong Tai. It's predicting a valiant defeat yet again, but we might be able to do this. 2,774 against 2,993. Kong Rong against Higi. Battle of Dong Lai, Imperial City. And the enemy here packing many different kinds of units. Put some spears.
Go! Go!
We're gonna throw it on slow motion here. Again, we played with this army, I think 2 battles ago. 4 peasant spearmen, 2 yellow turban warrior spearmen, 6 yellow turban warriors, 6 men of the forest, and that is it. So we're gonna see here what the enemy does. Again, here we have some enemy maneuvering on the left flank here with 3 mounted Lancer militia. We're going to readjust some spearmen to try and compensate. So we get into formation to try and tackle this enemy. We get the caltrops down. And we end up hitting their cavalry hard on the left flank with some bow fire. We send our generals right into the center to try and deter this Jai militia. And the enemy is walking on the caltrops, so their men are dropping. And just as they approach, we get our generals through the lines and attack that Jai militia.
A comrade is being attacked.
Oh, one of the generals falls off the horse. All across the line, we got a bit of a curve, an L shape. We're on the left flank, that L shape curving in with that one spearman unit holding it off. Medium spear infantry trying to take on a Dong Li, the general. Dong Li, good to see you again. Good. Iron Bulwark as well. We got the Yellow Turban spearman, Jian Sword Guard as well. King Tao Marines taking on some peasant spearmen, same with the Axe Band as well. Peasant spearmen all along here. 2 units try and take on some Giant Militia and Enforcers of Virtue. We got 1 Spearman unit that's going to be able to maneuver here, but it's got some caltrops in the mix. So I'm wondering if maybe bringing him back a bit. And our bowmen are in disarray as the enemy mounted Lancer Militia ended up getting through. And this long line of arrows, archer, and they're fighting back with sharp swords, that's for true. Two of the mounted Lancer Militia is wavering, and that's leaving one of the beefier ones, 33. We're going to speed it up here a bit.
The enemy unit flees! What cowards!
I am, so far, deeply unimpressed.
You bore me! Your attention! To battle! Ready, Yellow Turban! Prepare! Ready! Fight! Take heed, warriors! No mercy! The time has come!
It is fun to watch you improve.
Focus your efforts on the enemy.
We're on the left flank, Yellow Turban Spearman getting attacked.
The enemy run! Craven! Move, move!
We're going to send our bows right on that left flank, try and rescue that Yellow Turban Spearman unit. Right in the center, there is multiple bouts happening. Right on the right flank, 2 bouts. Right next door, you got an engagement happening, 4 units on 2 against the enemy, and we break the enemy in the center. And then we shift to one of the heavy spots. And this might work.
Ready yourselves! Still yourselves! Strike them down! Attack! Our warriors run! Craven, dogs!
Right on the right flank, you can see this cascade right between two units, this single area, fighting almost back to back. On one side, you got the Lankai Spearmen, Yellow Turban Warriors, on the other side, Defenders of King Tao and Yellow Turban Warrior units again going at it. It looks like the enemy's edging us out here, ever slowly.
Make ready to battle.
But we're making a thing of it, that's for certain. It was the bowmen. They covered their bowmen better than I did. In this game, anyhow. In this match. Oh, my lungs, man. Alright, your lungs. Is what it says. I'm going with Lance for God's Indicating. Like I said.
Ready! Show no mercy! Our men flee the battlefield! Unleash fury!
And left flank is finally looking mortal.
Prepare! Stand ready! Our men flee the battlefield! Make ready!
I don't know why it is. Look at this card to pull. You don't know why. I don't think so.
For the great Our men are running!
So all across the board here, multiple retreats. I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna put the withdrawal button on them. The rest of them. I'm gonna hit the fast forward.
Our comrade foes! Hold the line! We have killed an enemy general! Our warriors run! Craven dogs! Rise up!
All right. Okay. All right. That's what you did. No. You can. This is the thing. That's wrong. No, that's what I prompted. Those out there that mean spirit guides indicate. Look towards the beautiful lights that mean spirit guides indicated. Bring forth it.
Attack! Withdraw!
Excellent!
Attack! The time has come!
Still some valiant effort across the couple units recorrecting on my side, trying to surround a Geon Sword Guard unit.
The time has come! Move back!
We're going to withdraw.
We will endure.
Wow, there's some spiritual turbulence going on. I'm a psychic medium, and there's a lot of things happening right now. I'm gonna leave it here. This is the Caseless. Thank you for joining.